Let's see. Shout out to Eddie, the collective who got this. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, just put it there. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, guys. We all right. How y'all doing this afternoon? I like the color. I like the color. It's nice, huh? It's nice. Appreciate this. I appreciate everything you guys send me or whatever. That's always nice. Gifts. And my birthday. I was supposed to have been open this, right? Yeah, if you're just tuning in and you're looking at the title and wondering what that means, if you're seeing this, if this finds you, then you have already jumped timelines. I know, they want us to go into detail about, the karmic energy and what's really kind of been happening with that as far as that goes. But that's exactly what the title means. If you're seeing this, then you have already jumped that timeline. For a lot of chosen ones, we came out of that diaspora. We came out of that energy of being in turmoil or being targeted, being in this energy of being tied down to this poverty struggle or whatever that is. A lot of us have jumped that timeline. And so this is why I'm like, it's no need to really be talking about that energy anymore unless you're still in the previous paradigm, right? And that's what Spirit is talking about. Like, you might be experiencing a wave of alignment at this time. Wow. This is good. This is clean. Okay. All right. Oatmeal, Granny's cookies. These are the best, guys. Definitely love you guys. And so let's see. Let's get a couple angel cards. Let's see what's going on. Spirit is saying right now it's time to follow your heart. Wherever your heart is guiding you, that's where you should be. This is what you should be focusing on. Whatever brings you bliss, happiness, passion, whatever you're passionate about, this is definitely what you need to be focusing on at this time. I feel like Source wants you to trust the divine, right? And not to worry about a thing. Source also wants you to know that you're on the right path, right? Take care of your mental health, making sure that you're pouring back into self. Hey, thank you for my latte. Thank you, Krista Ayana. All right. So Source wants you to pour back into yourself. Source wants you to know that you're on the right path, right? I feel like if you're pouring back into you, then you're going to get what that you put in. I feel like pouring into a lot of other things in previous seasons have proven that you can pour into things, but it's not always going to equally pour back into you. But when you reciprocate into yourself, you're going to build yourself up. And I feel like things that could have made you depleted Things that could have let you down in the past have only served as a lesson learned, right? And Spirit wants you not to worry about a thing. Whatever you could be thinking about, what's on the top of your mind, what's constantly plaguing your thoughts, Spirit don't want you to worry about that, right? Source wants you to know that everything is already alignment or in alignment for you, right? You're gonna get paid for your skills. Like I'm saying, if you're seeing this, you already jumped the timeline to where you broke out of the cycle, you broke out of the pattern. So what comes next depends upon where your focus goes, right? Spirit is wanting you to make sure you're listening to your intuition and your discernment very attentively right now at this time, right? Yeah, I feel like right now, whatever it is that you're going to be working on or you have your mind focused on, is like you're rebuilding your foundations. And I feel like you're rebuilding from the ground up. You might have had to start all over, right? Spirit is saying that this is good for a good reason. You're building on solid ground. It's important that you building on a stable foundation, because if you build on a unstable foundation, it's surely gonna fall or it's not gonna last long, right? I like Spirit wants you to cooperate at this time, right? I feel like you know that you have a very large purpose. You might have not knew what it was, but in these last 4 years, I feel like you've been tapping into your calling and what it is that God has called you to do. And for most of you, you've been doing a smash up job, like, and the divine wants to reward you, right? So, like I said, if you're seeing this, then you have already jumped into this timeline, right? You should be expecting a miracle, right? Or a miracle has already happened, or it's continuing to happen. You're getting a season of abundance, replenishment, fulfillment. This is like, dreams really do come true. This is what I'm hearing. Spirit says, let my intuition always guide me when things seem unclear in clarity. I feel like someone definitely needs to take a spiritual bath. Someone definitely needs to detox. Also, lighting a purple candle or a blue candle could be very significant here. I feel like someone could be feeling like something could be unclear for them and they need a little clarity. I also feel like someone definitely could benefit from fasting and praying, right? And because you could be in a new beginning, but you might not know where to go from there. You could be feeling like you're in this new energy, but you might not know where you want to make your next move. Like sometimes when we start over or we're in this energy of having this new beginning, we want to do good, but sometimes Spirit is saying don't overthink it, right? You could be overthinking something too much, like how you're going to do something. Just get up and do. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit is saying that not everything always requires so much thought. The best action is a natural action. Whoever I'm talking to, you do something without thinking about it, right? You do something like secondhand nature, and that's the best part about you. You're just naturally that type of mystical or exuberating type of individual. You have that type of character. You have that type of mystique about you. Whoever I'm talking to, right? And you are just a winner. What Spirit is saying, I feel like you've been going in the right direction and your life is showing it, right? Because it's like if you've been doing the right things, if you've been investing in the right time, Spirit is saying that the fruits of your labor are being seen, or it's coming into fruition. Is basically what I'm saying, right? because I'm getting this energy, right? It's a massive energy. I feel really, really good for you guys. Like, I don't know what's happening in your lives. You're having new locations, new jobs, new pay raises, new contracts, new babies. Y'all having new relationships. Whatever it is that y'all having, long as it's mentally balancing you out and not stressing you, I'm happy for you guys because we deserve it because we've been in a tumultuous timeline for so long to where the anxiety, once we have crossed out of that timeline, it still kind of lingers, and you have to tell yourself, hey, it's over, it's okay, you can relax, but not begin. Hold on, excuse me, let me rewind, right? Not to begin to become complacent is what Spirit is saying, but to know that Spirit has you every step of the way and not worrying about what you're not seeing or what you don't know behind your back, or you understand what I'm saying? Just trusting and resting assured that Spirit has you. To begin to. That's significant. Someone could be having like a CD player in their car. They could have a CD player in you could have an old one and it skips or something like that. That could be significant. Or something about that era when we were listening to CD players. That could have been your favorite era, right? And so that could be very significant, right? Or channeling. Let's take that. Let's take that back, right? So Spirit wants you to know if you are facing any form of difficulty, turn to your scripture, turn to your prayer. There's a solution here. I feel like, yeah. It says, I am limitless. Spirit wants you to know that you are truly limitless. When you hear that word limitless, it's like, you know, it's never ending, but someone really don't understand that it's never ending. Like, you are tied into a power source that is the source of all things. So it has no limitation. No limitation. No limitation, meaning it will never be exhausted, right? And so I feel like a lot of you are in this era of, you know, indulging, self-indulgent. I feel like Spirit wants you to pour back into yourself here. Spirit wants you to diversify your tastes, broaden your horizons. This is that energy of where Spirit wants you to um, educate yourself, but not just in the things of man, but the cultures of man, different tastes, different foods, different areas. Go and partake in different things. Like, don't waste your time waiting around for someone to validate you. You know, take life by the balls and travel. Basically, is what Spirit is saying. Experience different cultures. Don't be scared to start over. I don't know who I'm talking to, right? Man, you got an echo in here. Yeah, I feel like wherever you are, you very connected to Spirit, and I feel like a lot of people see you as a very valuable asset to your community. You are indeed a chosen one. You are indeed someone who aids and abets in the ascension of all people, all races, of all kinds. Yeah, you are someone who is truly universal. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. And you have a healthy connection to those that you connect to. And I feel like that makes you a very valuable asset. And I feel like when you leave or when you go somewhere, when you separate from certain people, places, and things, your energy is noticed. It's felt, right? Like if you just leave, if you were somewhere and you leave suddenly, the energy completely shifts when you leave, right? You have all the answers within, is what Spirit is saying. It says, yes, we are near and somewhat visible. Your angels want you to know that they're like right there in plain sight here. I feel like you have assistance. You have a lot of divine assistance when it comes to your life. You may just think that things just go easy for you, but you're divinely assisted, like in ways where you might not even notice. Something that just comes for you, that just happens for you every month, every week. You know, it's been happening for you for some time. That is your grace. That is the anointing. You know, your angels have been doing something. Like, say you have this client, you have this customer, or you have this particular way that you get this money every single time. It's like rain or shine, it never fails. You are under grace. You have a specific contact, you have a specific job, or you have a specific role, you have a specific function that you fulfill, and it pays you X amount of dollars. But not everybody has this type of grace or favor. Everyone has a different in their life, different blessing on their life, right? But so that way we can function within the capacity that God has enacted in us to function, right? So basically, is what I'm saying. You have earned your stripes within the capacity that God has assigned you to, because you have did what God has assigned you to do within the perimeters that He gave you. This is why you have earned your. This is why the universe is promoting you. This is why you are going to the next timeline. This is why you're moving along. It don't matter what it looks like to people. It just matters to um, God if you are worthy enough to go to the next level or next season. But you have to deem yourself worthy by being faithful, to not only His word, but your word. If you said you were going to do it, you just need to do it. Plain and simple. Like, stick to your word. Accountability is, the biggest thing. I feel like you just need to trust the universe, Sam Beckham, and watch it unfold. You got this. This is not the way. You're powerful in reverse, just like I thought. But anyway, this is the end of living in confusion. If you play dumb games, you win stupid prizes. I feel like I feel like as a whole grown person, as a grown individual, we should know better. Common sense is not very expensive, but it takes just a little bit to get by. When you don't have that, I feel like it's hard. You can learn things. You learn not to put your hand over the fire because you learn not to touch the sharp end of the knife because you got cut. Sam, you learn not to stick your penis inside of the vacuum cleaner because that part. Yeah, but you get the gist, right? Man. Y'all gonna learn to leave me alone. So overall, Spirit is saying things will get better, even better than ever, right? So things are getting better in your life, and that could make a couple people mad or something, right? Oh well. Spirit is saying, they're not to be confused about who you are. God wants people to see that He's in your life. God is making a statement. You don't even have to say anything. God is showing out in your life. for people that spoke ill will against your name, that spoke lies and falsehoods against your name. So you're being vindicated here by spirit, right? This is why things are getting better than ever, right? God has a plan. The higher power has a plan. All right, it says, I am manifesting great wealth. So right now, this is that season that, point blank period, you're getting rich, right? You're going to get rich. You're going to be rich, or you're going to be very straight. Spirit wants you to know that how I was in the past, it's not going to be in the future. Don't compare the old to the new, because your new life is going to be completely different. I feel like someone's life is about to go through this extreme transformation, like, but you need to stay grounded as you are going through this level up, right? Yeah, mental health is important. Making sure that you're doing things that are making you feel good and not deteriorating your mind, stressing you out, making you worry, making you feel stuck. You know, make yourself feel liberated. Pour back into your own self. Yeah, Spirit wants you to know that you connected to multiple star systems here. And I feel like as above, so below. So whatever you program in your mind, that's what it's going to be in your life here. It says God helps those who helps themselves here. So if you've been doing the work, it's going to pay off, right? If you haven't been doing the work, then you still got a lot of work to do. It says get paid for your skills. Spirit doesn't want you to do something for free. Spirit knows that you have to make a living. You have to pay your bills. You have to do all of these things. Spirit is sending divine appointments. When I say divine appointments, these are so that way you can facilitate the things of the material world that you have to pay, like your bills, you know, the clothes, you know, you have money to live in this material world. So I feel like divine appointments are your portion, because Spirit knows that you are supposed to be living comfortably. Spirit didn't put you on assignment for you to struggle, right? So these things are your birthright, you know. Hey, it says let the universe take over the relationship. Yeah, I feel like if you guys, you know, the ones that are in couples, you know, are working on co-parenting, I feel like you've let God taking care of the relationship, and Spirit could be making something right, bringing alignment to those relationships that need fixing and healing inside your life, whether it be sociable or it just be friendships, or it, you know, business acquaintances, friends, fam, whatever it is, right? Things are coming into divine alignment. All right. All right, let's get into some energy language. What's really going on? All right. Let's get a T card. Let's see what's going on. What's popping. All right, Spirit, what's going on? The T card for today is someone's in their head. Either you, them, they, show not we, stressed or overanalyzing. So someone could be overanalyzing. This could be you. This could be your ops. Somebody's overthinking something, right? No matter, I don't know who this is. Look, let me get some clarity on this. Someone's in their head. Stop overthinking. If this is your energy, stop overthinking something. What are you worried? What are you stressed about, right? Like, let's see this energy. The Lover's card here. I feel like someone could be like, this could be someone that could be broke up. This could be like a divine feminine here that could be like looking for love here with the Lover's card. Somebody is wanting like some mutual type of affection. Someone needs love and affection. I'm hearing future love. Someone's waiting for, them to have their turn or their fairy tale, that type of energy with this Lover temperance energy. And I feel like you just need to cooperate, but there's a whole lot of healing that needs to take place. I feel like, you can't rush happiness. Ten of Cups energy, Queen of Swords, you got to be smarter than that. You got to know that some things just come with time. And these things, we can't force things to happen in our own time, but things happen gradually, right? Knight of Cups energy. I feel like, yeah. I feel like someone could be on the internet a bit with this Knight of Cups energy. This could be like DM activities or something like this. Someone could be getting income DM from an Emperor energy. This could be like, I don't know, an Emperor / King of Swords energy. Or someone could have like multiple people in their DMs. This could be like a divine feminine. Someone don't know who to choose. Seems like someone don't know who to choose with the Emperor and the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Temperor, and the Lover. So that's why somebody could be like overthinking. Someone could be stressed like, fuck, which one I want? King of Swords and the Emperor. Someone just kind of having fun with this Ten of Cups energy. King of Wands. They even got a King of Wands in the back. But when they got an Emperor, King of Swords, the Emperor would be the ideal person here, but someone just look like they just talking to a whole bunch of people. Knight of Cups energy. This is giving me someone's DMs. I don't know, someone got a bunch of people in their DMs for sure. And it's like this shit is like doomed. This is like someone that needs to like weigh their options, but this is like, when you get to a certain age, you want to just stop doing shit because like, what are you doing it for? If it's not bringing you any self-fulfillment, then like, what you doing it for? Like, somebody might just be in this energy of, entertaining shit that ain't really doing nothing for them because they bored. But it's like, this person need to like find them something better to do than just, entertain a whole bunch of people. I feel like this is boredom at its finest. The Devil energy to the Nine of Pentacles is like, I feel like someone's almost intrigued by like meeting new people or like catfishing, baiting people in, or like talking to multiple people at once to see how long they can keep all of these people like without knowing that each other exists. I feel like someone loves that energy of being like a player or in the playalistic energy because the King of Wands is here for sure. Three of Wands. I feel like someone loves like playing the field or being the coach. Someone don't want to be the ball, but they want to be the coach. That's what it's giving me. Three of Pentacles energy. Hope this is making sense for somebody, right? I feel like somebody got a lot of people like that they talking to in their DM, but they want love, but they could just be talking to a whole bunch of people trying to see like who's who or like trying to choose who they're gonna be with, but they're not really gonna choose anyone. They're just entertaining, right? I feel like if you're doing it for a valid reason and there's going to be a selection, that's cool. But if not, why even entertain all of these people? Because it's not going to do anything but mentally stress you out, like, right? What the hell? These people be tripping. Like, come on, what is the overall message here? What is the overall message? The King of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone's almost in this hopeless romantic energy, but King of Cups is in the reverse. Like, this is like someone's doing things to make themselves feel good, but at the end of the day, it don't even make them feel fulfilled. And it's like at this point, it's just like, what you doing it for? Someone's like an emotional manipulator or something. King of Cups in reverse. If this is a woman, shame on you. If this is a dude, well, that's stupid. But this looks like a woman here because the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, this is definitely a woman. This is definitely giving me a woman energy. I feel like, yeah, someone got a big ego. That's what it is. And this is why someone can't find a stable relationship. This is why this person is entertaining multiple people. Because this person want to be, in control. This person want to, be the one that has all the say-so, right? That's why the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands is coming out. This person's controlling. This person is like, they like to dominate other people. But look what's on the bottom of the deck. Caught a case, sexual infection. Also, being promiscuous, if you're talking to all of these people, I would assume that you're having sex as well. So this is why caught a case is on the bottom of the deck here. Someone